Hello everyone. Good evening to all. Hello. Is my voice clear to all? Everything is good. Hello. Is my voice clear to all? Yes. Everything is good. Hello. Is my voice clear to all? Yes. Everything is good. Okay. So let's wait for another 1 minute. Okay. So hello everyone. Good evening to all. Welcome to the class. So okay, I hope everybody's exam was gone well in the morning sessions. Paper was well also. Actually paper was easy, actually little bit easy. The paper, the 2 days paper was actually, huh? So I hope everybody did the exam well, very well, and scored good in mathematics. I hope that. Okay. So let's start our discussion papers discussion, or we'll discuss the solution of the today's morning paper, which you already attended in the examination, so in your school, also in your home. Okay, so let's start the discussion of solutions of the paper. So starting from the first question. So I'm not going through the first question first, because that question is very easy. Okay, so I analyzed some things. Response it also I observed something. Is some questions which you didn't appeared also. Matlab only 1%, 0.5%, 2% students appeared those questions. Okay, so we'll try to cover those solutions also in this class. Okay, so some top questions also we'll discuss the solutions here, and some basic easy questions which are already have been asked in your examination, and also we'll discuss those things. Okay, so my suggestion is, if you are not able to solve any questions, don't give more time. Don't spend more time on that questions. So just try for 1 minute. If it is not solvable, then skip it and go through the next question. It is my suggestion to go through the first all easy questions, solve all these easy questions. Then if you are leaving, if you are having time in last, then you should try the questions top one. Okay, so instead of trying the top questions or calculus, like some integration is coming, okay, but you are thinking, yes, I can do these integrations, I can, but you are spending after maximum more than 5 minutes on the question, but finally you are not getting the answer. But that will be very bad impact on your examinations, and it will affect your brain also, to finally you will be frustrated if you are not able to solve that question. So my suggestion to keep all those questions, those are not those which questions you are not comfortable or confident also. Okay, so first try all those questions in which you are very much confident, and I can solve that questions. Okay, so let's start from the first question. No, from the second question I'm starting. Okay, so what it is saying, it's very easy questions also. So let's start. Yes, YouTube, who is present, can you write your name please here? Yeah, the first question is saying, oh, this is first question already I took. Very good. So let's solve these questions. Okay, so it is saying, if the fifth roots of unity, if the fifth root of unity are 1, Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4. Okay, So fifth root of unity means there are 5 roots. Suppose I am taking that equation as let. Hi Manthan. Yes. Hello. So see the first question. If the fifth root of unity are 1, Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4. Yes, hello. Yes, you joined late. Why are you late here? Okay, no issues. Chalo, ठीक है, we'll discuss. I have started only one. Huh? Okay. So if these are the fifth roots of unity, right? So let's I am taking the equation as z to the power 5 minus 1 is equal to 0. Right? So which roots are 5 roots? They are 1, Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4. And all of you know in the quadratic equations also, you know from the theory of equations. All of you know now. So what is the sum of roots in this case? What is the sum of roots in this case? If I'll ask you to find the sum of roots in this case, if the equation is like this, then the sum of roots, जैसे कि in case of quadratic equations, we know ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. In this case, the sum of roots is minus b upon a, right? So that is the coefficient of x upon minus of negative of coefficient of x upon a. Okay. So in the theory of equations also we learned these things. That is sum of roots. Sum of roots will be always minus b upon a, right? Suppose the equations like this, ax n plus b x to the power n minus 1 plus c x to the power n minus 2 up to, है ना, ऐसे ही जाएगा तो x to the power 0. सपोज कुछ भी है x to the power 0, ऐसा एक इक्वेशन है तुम्हारे nth डिग्री इक्वेशन, then the sum of roots will be minus b upon a. All of you know these things, है ना? The sum of roots in this case, sum of roots will be 0. That is 1 plus z1 plus z2 plus z3 plus z4 is equal to 0. And we know 1 is a root of this equation, na? 1 is a root of this equation. Is that or not? समझ रहे हो? This is z1. Okay. So sum of roots are 0. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Yes. Yes. Is it clear? And in this case, sum of roots is 0 or not? Plus 0 into z to the power 4 plus 0 into z to the power 3 plus 0 into z to the z square plus 0 into z1 plus minus 1 is equal to 0. So in this case, sum of root is 0, na? Yes or no? 0. So sum of roots is 0. And if I'll ask you to find, yes, if I'll ask you to find the sum of product of roots, that is like that. कैसे हम लिख सकते हैं उसको, जैसे कि just a minute. हाँ, so if I'll ask you to sum of product of roots, like sum of z1 into z2 is equal to sum of z1 into z2, like ऐसे लिख सकते हो. In general, अगर if we'll explain it or if we'll express it mathematically also, 1 into z1, okay, z1 into z2 plus z2 into z3 plus z3 into z4, है ना, z3 into z4, similarly 1 into z4, 1 into z3, like that, है ना, 2 into a, जैसे कि a हमें पता है ना. So ये then after this term ax square, what are the terms are getting? You are getting bx plus c of like this. Okay. So similarly, in theory of equation also you saw the sum of product of roots. Like if you have a cubic equation, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0. Then in this case, the sum of root is, if alpha, beta and gamma are the roots, then sum of roots is, what is the sum of roots in case of cubic equations? Anyone can say? That is minus b upon a. Right? Is that clear or not? Similarly, if I'll ask you to alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma. What is the answer? That is C upon A. Just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. I need to warm my. Okay, done. ठीक है, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? That is, yeah, that is C upon A. Yes or no? That is C, coefficient of C upon A. Similarly, now if I'll ask you to the product of roots will be D upon A. All of you know these things. This is from cubic equations. Similarly, in this case also we'll get product of roots, product of sum of roots, sum of product of roots. That is, we can generally write this is as theory of equation में मैं बताया था already, last class में भी दिखा दिया था. तुम you can study also in from your book also. ठीक है, तो in general we can write this as sum of Z1 Z2 is equal to 0 also, because we have only one term, that is Z to the 5, and another term is 1. So sum of product of roots will be 0, right? So now we got 1 plus Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 plus Z4 is equal to 0, right? If I'll square on both sides, what you are getting? If I'll square on both sides, I will get 1 square plus Z1 square plus Z2 square plus Z3 square plus Z4 square is equal to, क्या हो जाएगा? Is equal to, or we can write this as, that is 2 into 1 into Z1, है ना? तो 2 into 1 into Z1 plus 2 into Z1 into Z2, yes or no? Plus 2 into Z2 into Z3, है ना? So instead of writing all these things, I am just writing summation of product of roots, that is Z1 into Z2 is equal to 0, right? If you open this bracket, I will get this. So similarly, we know this is 0 actually. We know this is 0 because from the last result already we have concluded this is 0. Yes or no? This is 0 already, we know this. Okay, from here. Okay, because we don't have such type of terms, extra terms in this one. Here we have in cubic equations we have bx square, but in this case we don't have a z to the power 4, z to the power we don't have also. Okay, so that's why what I'm taking, this is equal to 0. So if this is equal to 0, then this becomes 1 plus z1 square plus z2 square plus z3 square plus z4 square is equal to 0. So similarly, what is asking in the question, that is z1 square plus z2 square plus z3 square plus z4 square is equal to -1. So see, this is your answer. So answer is -1. Is it clear to all, guys? Answer is -1 and option B is the correct one. Option B is correct. Clear? Everyone? Yes? Clear or not? Go through the theory of equations, you can understand how it is happening. Sum of product of roots is 0, right? Last class में भी मैं तुम लोगों को दिखाया, ठीक है? Okay, the equation is like in this part. Okay, so the given equation is like in this part, in this format. So here all the coefficients are 0, right? So this upon this 0, this upon this 0. All the coefficients upon the coefficient of z to the 5 is 0, gives you 0. Okay, clear? Got it? Yes, is it clear? We'll move to the next question. YouTube guys, Manthan, is it clear to all? Shall I move to the time? नहीं है बेटा, जल्दी बोलो. Yeah. Tell me. Okay, let's move to the next question. What it is saying? Oh, it's a question from conic section. Okay, so locus of the point of the chords, locus of the midpoint of the chords of the hyperbola x square minus y square is equal to a square. भाई उड़ गया, है ना? So the given question, it is asking, or it is given. You need to find, first remember, you need to find the locus of the midpoint of the chord of a hyperbola. Suppose you have a hyperbola, it is given that x square minus y square is equal to a square, right? And the midpoint of, suppose like that, if you have a hyperbola like this, okay, so and it is the chord to this hyperbola, okay, and it is the chord to the hyperbola, and it is given that if the midpoint of the hyperbola of the chord of the hyperbola, suppose this is my it is actually hyperbola का chord कैसे होता है? We can take like this. Figure तो मत देखो तुम, छोड़ो. If this is my hyperbola, it is like that. कैसे करो? छोड़ो, इसको भूल जाओ तुम, फिगर छोड़ो, क्वेश्चन ऐसे ही होता है, ठीक है? सो ये बोल रहा है कि if you have a chord on the hyperbola and its midpoint is given, है ना, which locus you need to find, okay, and that hyperbola that touches the parabola y square is equal to 4x. मतलब that chord touches the parabola y square is equal to 4x. That means that chord will be a tangent to the parabola given y square is equal to, this is my hyperbola, and the given parabola is y square is this standard parabola. Okay, this is a standard parabola. Okay. Okay, so can you tell me what is the equation of chord of contact? What is the equation of chord of contact if the midpoint of that chord is given? So chord of contact, what is the equation of chord when the midpoint of chord is given? Manthan? Yes. Already in the conic section we have discussed these things. Okay. When the anything circle, suppose I'm taking high parabola, suppose I'm taking parabola and the midpoint is given, suppose this is my midpoint hk, and this parabola is y square is equal to 4x. Then what is the equation of the chord when the midpoint of the chord is given? That is, the equation is t is equal to s1, right? So what is t? Anyone can say what is t? Already in the class we have discussed a lot about it. What is t? T is my linear expression, na? T is my linear. T is the substitution. T क्या है? What is t? S is actually, anyone can say, x is x square, but in the given equation, x square, s is the expression x square minus y square minus a square. This is my s. And what is t? T is, what is t? T is actually is a transformation. So in place of x square, you need to substitute x1. In place of y square, you need to substitute y1. In place of x, you need to substitute x plus x1 by 2. And in place of y, you need to substitute y plus y1 by 2. Right? So this is the things t. So t is the transformations after substituting in all these things. What you are getting now, that is my t. So in this case, in case of parabola, the when the midpoint of the chord is given, then the equation is t, which is equal to s1. And s1, what is s1? S1 means if the point is midpoint, let the midpoint is, let the midpoint be hk of the given chord, of the chord of hyperbola. Okay, so this is my hk. Okay, so s, what is t will be? So in place of x1 y1 we have here hk. So the t will be in place of t क्या हो जाएगा? T will be x square minus y square minus a square. So this is not my t, this is my s. So t क्या हो जाएगा? What is t? T will be in place of x square, what we need to substitute, that is x into x minus y square, y into k, minus a square. This is my a square. T, this is my T. And what is S1? S1 is actually directly you can put this point in this S. That is H1 square. That is H square minus K square minus A square. So now the equation of chord will be, when the midpoint is given, this will be xx minus yk minus a square is equal to a square minus k square minus a square, right? So to find the locus of a point, that means we need to find the relationship between h and k, then we'll use the dummy variable, or we can finally, when we'll find the relation between h and k, then we can use the x and y in place of hy, hk. Then what is the equation you will get? That will be the locus of the given point, right? So here a square will be cancelled out. Yes or no? So finally what we are having? Xx minus yk is equal to h square minus k square. Okay. So this will be, if I'll find this, if I'll ask you to find y, so what it will be? So yk will be, this is yk will be h square k square हो जाएगा ना. This is, this side को ले जाएंगे. This is k square minus h square plus xh. Then y will be k square minus h square plus xh upon k, right? So now solve these things. Why we are getting, देखो, we are trying to make the relationship between h and k. Okay, so y becomes, if we divide k with each term of this numerator, this will be x into h upon k minus k square upon k, that is k, or minus h square upon k, right? We can write it as also like that. This this will be plus, right? Sorry, what will happen? This will be plus k square minus h square upon k. So this is my y. From here I am getting my y. Okay, so the chord of contact, so that chord, actually in the question it is given that, understand the question, it is given that, in the question it is given that locus of the midpoint of the chord of a hyperbola, this chord that touches the parabola y square is equal to 4x. Chord is a line or not? When a line is touching a parabola, okay, when a line is touching a parabola, that means it will be a tangent to the parabola. Yes or no? So this is my line. This is my line. Yes or no? This is, I am getting, this is my line which is touching the parabola. This is the equation of chord. This is the equation of chord. And chord is a parabola. Chord is a tangent to the given parabola. That means, so we know the equation of tangent. Equation of tangent to the parabola y square is equal to 4ax is, what is that? What is the equation of tangent to the parabola y square is equal to 4x? We can say directly y is equal to mx plus a by m, right? Y is equal to mx plus m by m, right? So this is the equation of tangent to the parabola. That means it is also a tangent. This is the same tangent. These are the same line. Those are tangent to the, these are unique lines. These are same actually. But the notations are different, but they are the line. They are, it's a line which is a tangent to the parabola. Y square is equal to 4x, right? Chalo, theek hai. If you're comparing on both sides, what you are getting, if you compare, if these two lines are unique or equal, then we can compare, na? So by comparing both the equations of tangents, what you are getting? This is m is equal to h upon k I am getting. M is equal to h upon k, and what you are getting, a by m is equal to k square minus h square by k square. Is it or not? Right? So now, if you use this m value here, what you will get? If you use this m value here, what you will get? So let's see what you are getting. A upon h by k is equal to k square minus h square upon k square. So it will be ak upon h is equal to k square minus h square upon k square, right? Is that or not? So here I am getting a is equal to k square minus h square upon k square into h upon k, right? H upon k we are getting. Now, yeah, this is k square or k? What you are getting? This is my k now. I did write it wrong. This is k. This is also k. This is also k. Okay. Okay. So we are getting a is equal to k square minus h square upon k square into h. So that is, if you cross multiply it, we are getting ak square is equal to k square minus h square into h. So now you can replace and you will get the equation, right? Now we can replace and you can get the locus equation. That is, simply we can write this as ak square minus k square h minus h cube, right? H cube. Okay. So if we'll take this to this side, it will be k square. If we'll take common, then it will be h minus a. This side which is equal to h cube. That is, now the equation of locus will be in place of h, we need to take x cube is equal to y square is equal to, sorry, hk na, y square is equal to x minus a. So this is the equation of locus of midpoint of the chord. This is answer. X cube is equal to y square minus x square. X cube is equal to, कितना बड़ा क्वेश्चन था, x cube is equal to y square, x cube is equal to x minus a into is equal to y square. This is option C is the correct one. Yeah, option C is the correct one. Clear? Yes, समझ में आया बेटा? देखो, so in conic section ना, if you are not clear about your concepts, then it will be difficult to understand the solutions also. So you think you might have thought, okay, how you got this equation of tangent. So this is the direct, when the standard equation of parabola is equal to y square is equal to 4x, then the equation of tangent is y is equal to mx plus 3. Sorry, y is equal to mx plus a by m, right? So m is the slope of the tangent. Okay, where is m is the slope of the tangent, and m, a by m, mx plus a by m is the tangent of the parabola when you have the standard parabola y square is equal to 4x, right? Because in the question also we have y is equal to y square is equal to 4x as the standard parabola. That's why I'm taking this. You can see here, right? Is that clear? Now we know equation of here you use the equation of chord when the midpoint is given. Always in case of circle, in case of parabola, in case of ellipse, in case of hyperbola also, when the midpoint of the chord is given, that is hk, then the t is equal to s1 will be the equation of chord. All of you remember, t is equal to s1 will be the equation of chord, right? T, what is t? Again I am telling you, t is the transformation. In place of x square you need to substitute x1. In place of y square you need to substitute y by 1. In place of x plus x1 by 2. In place of y plus y1 by 2. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Yes, it is clear. Understood or not? Tell me. Is it clear or not? चलो ठीक, नहीं समझ में आया? यस, इज इट क्लियर? यस टोले, आई एम ऑडिबल टू यू? ओके, चलो ठीक है. Okay, so next question number 63. If three numbers are selected from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 24 without replacement, then what is the probability that the selected number do not form an AP? It's an easy question actually. Huh? So how we can do it? How we are solving? Let those numbers are, I'm choosing those three numbers. Huh? Let these three numbers are N1, N2 and N3, right? Okay, so we need to select these three numbers out of 24 numbers without replacement. Then what is the probability? Yeah, not yes, Tejuswini is here, sir. Okay, Tejuswini, you have used the yes ID. I don't know who is having the ID. So if your name is Tejuswini, you can write your name you can rename your name also as Tejuswini. That's why I'm asking yes. Because it is showing me yes, na? That's why. Is that or not? Chalo, ठीक है, Tejuswini. It's okay. So you can rename your name. Okay. So let the numbers are N1, N2 and N3 I'm choosing or I'm selecting. And I'm taking, suppose they are in AP. Suppose these numbers are in AP. Right? Suppose they are in AP. Okay. So if they are in AP, then they must be satisfied this property, that is 2N2 is equal to N1 plus N3. Yes or no? ये तो समझ में आ रहा होगा सबको. Is it or not? 2N2 is equal to N1 plus N3. Is it or not? Yes. So if it is true, then we can say here if N1 plus N3 is equal to 2N2, that implies we can say this N1 plus N3 is an even number. Yes or no? It is an even number because N1 plus N3 is equal to N2. Okay, so that means from here also, from these statements also, we can say or we can conclude that N1 and N3 are having same nature. Then they can be even number, na? Then their sum can be even number. Yes or no? Is it true or not? So if N1 plus N3 is an even number, then N1 and N3 are having same nature. Then the required probability will be, what is the probability? Tell me now. Then the required probability is, okay, that is 1 minus, okay, total probability is always 1, we know, na? Total probability is always 1 and total case is total favorable case. Now total number of cases is, we can say total number of cases will be, that is selecting three objects, selecting three numbers out of 24 numbers, that is 24 C3, and number of favorable cases is number of favorable cases, that is we need to check, we need to choose, we need to choose out of those even numbers. How many numbers you are having? 12 numbers. So out of those 12 numbers, we need to choose only 2 numbers. Yes or no? If they are in AP, if they are not in AP, that's why I am subtracting. If I am choosing, I am first selecting. First, we are finding the probability when they are in AP. Okay. In the previous slide, what we did, we have selected only 2 numbers, N1 and N3. Those are same in nature. Okay. When 2 numbers in between 1 to 24 are same in nature, then their sum is giving you an even number. That means we need to choose only 2 numbers out of 12 numbers. Out of 12 even numbers, we need to only choose 2 numbers. That will be my favorable cases, right? So here, this is 12 numbers. We need to choose 2 numbers out of 12 numbers. Those can form an AP when 3 numbers are in 3 numbers we have selected out of those 12 numbers, right? So we need at least 2 numbers. That is the 12C2, right? That is 1 minus 12C2 upon total number of favorable cases, that is 24C3. 24C3. Is it or not? So why I am subtracting from 1? Because this is the case when they are forming an AP. But we need the case when they are not form an AP. They don't form an AP. Is that clear or not? So that's why I am subtracting this probability when they are forming an AP out of from the total probability, and the answer will be 43 or 40. Check it, yeah, guys. What is the answer? 43 upon 46, I think. So 43, 12C2 upon, check it, yeah. I think option, let me check answer. Check kar lena. I think option C will be the correct. 43 upon 46 हो जाएगा. Option C check कर लेना, उसको calculate करके. Calculate this one. 12C2. Don't waste time. Just calculate this one. What is the answer you will get? That is the answer. Okay. Clear? Chalo. Let's move to the next question. Is it clear to all, guys? Clear है ना? Manthan, is it clear? Tejaswini, clear beta? Chalo. Let's move to the next question. So what is the next question? It is saying, okay, the number of integral values of range of this function. Wow. So questions are actually easy, but if you know the concept, you can solve the questions easily. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so let's start. So we need to find the number of integral values of values in the range of the function. First, we need to find the range of these functions. Okay, so the given function is f of x is equal to x cube minus x square plus 4x plus 2 sine inverse of x. Is that or not clear? Now, how we can find the range? Actually, it is difficult to find the range by using our function method. So to find its range, what we'll do, we'll study the nature of this function. What we'll do, we'll study the nature of this function. So what is the nature of this function? Okay, either it is decreasing or increasing, we'll need to check. Okay, so if we'll check, we'll take the first derivative of the given function. If we'll take the first derivative of the given function, it will be 3x square minus 2x plus 4, plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 into under root of 1 minus x square. Yeah. Hai ki nahi? So can you say whether this first derivative of the given function is positive or negative? Anyone can say this is positive or negative. F dash of x, what you are getting as your first derivative of the given function, is it positive or negative? Tell me quickly. जल्दी बोलो, बहुत सारा क्वेश्चन है हमारे पास, करना है सबको. इजी क्वेश्चन तो मैं पहले कर रहता हूँ. बोलो. Is it positive or negative? Very good. Tejaswini, very good. Is it? It is positive actually. How? You can observe now. This 3x square minus 2x is positive. 4 is positive. And this is also positive. So it gives me a positive value which is greater than 0. So we are getting f dash of x is greater than 0. That means we can say f dash of x is increasing function, is an monotonic increasing function. That means it is always increasing. It is increasing function. If f of x, sorry, this is f of x. This is f of x is an increasing function. Okay. So if f of x is an increasing function, so in the given functions we have a term. Okay, we have a term that is 2 sine inverse of x. Right? So 2 sine inverse of x. So in the domain of sine inverse, what is the domain of sine inverse of x? When we can say, what is the domain of sine inverse of x? Anyone can say? YouTube guys, can you respond please? What is the domain of sine inverse of x? Quick. अरे sin x की जो डोमेन होती है that is minus pi/2 to pi/2, and जो range होती है sin x की that is -1 to 1. So in case of inverse it will be converse. It will be converse. That means the domain of sin inverse x is -1 to 1, and range is minus pi/2 to pi/2. Remember. Okay. So in the given function, in place of x, to define this function in place of x, the minimum value we can take that is -1, and the maximum value we can take that is 1. Okay. So the range will be, to define the function, okay, the range will be, function is given as f of x is equal to x cube minus x square plus 4x plus 2 sine inverse of x, right? Okay. So to define these functions, the range of this function will be, range of f of x will be, what it will be? That is f of -1 to f of 1. Is that clear to all? F of -1 to f of 1. So what is f of 1? Try to find f of 1. That is -1 cube, that is -1, -1 square, that is 1, plus 4 into -1, 4 into -1, that is -4, plus 2 into sine inverse of -1, right? So sine inverse, so -1, -1, -4, that is -6, plus 2 into sine inverse of -1 is minus pi/2, right? So 2 will be cancelled out. This will be -6 minus pi. So f of -1 I am getting, that is -6 minus pi. So similarly, we need to find f of 1 also. So what is f of 1 you are getting? That is x cube. X cube, that is 1 minus 1 plus 4 plus 2 into sine inverse of 1, right? So this will be 4 plus 2 into sine inverse of 1 is pi/2, that is 4 plus pi. So here the minimum value we are getting -6 minus pi, and the maximum value we are getting 4 plus pi. So the range of the given function is, the range is actually, what is it? -6 minus pi to 4 plus pi, right? -6 minus pi to 4 plus pi. So in the question, what it is asking, the number of integral values in between the range of the function. Wow. So how many integral values you are getting in the range of this function? How many? Anyone can answer this question? How many integral values you are getting in between these intervals? So actually minus pi value is 3.1, pi value is 3 point something. So -6 minus 3 point something. Okay. So this will be -9 point something, right? So this will be -9 point something to 4 plus 5, that is 7 point something. 4 plus pi is 3 point something, that is 7 point something. So minus 9 से लेकर minus 9 point something, that is minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 numbers of integral values we are getting in the range of the given function. So what is the correct answer, guys? Oh, correct answer is not given. Correct answer is more than 15. So answer is more than 15. Is it clear, Tejuswini? Is it clear or not? जल्दी बोलो बेटा. Clear है? Clear? बोलो यार. Okay. Done. Good, good. So come to the next question. Actually, it's a very easy question. Can you solve it, or will you need to solve me? मैं क्या? क्या दिया है? अच्छा. क्वेश्चन में ये दिया है. Matrix का question है. Yes, I know it's from matrix, but you can solve it or not. So it is given that given matrix A, that is x32 y4 2 z, right? So this is the given matrix, and also it is given that x y z is equal to 60 and 8x plus 4y plus 3z is equal to 20. Okay, ठीक है, try करो. Okay, so xyz is equal to 60 and 8x plus 4y plus 3z is equal to 20. It is given. Then you need to find a into adjoint of a, right? A into adjoint of a. So that is first a means this is determinant of a, huh? This is determinant of a into adjoint of a, right? चलो ठीक है, try to find something. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is a into adjoint of a, na? We need to find a into adjoint of a. Okay. So let's try. Let's try this question. So first we need to find the determinant. That is determinant of x32 1 y4 2 z. Right? So try to expand it. It will be x into yz minus, this is 2 na, 2 z. Okay, yz minus 8 minus 3 into z minus 8. Yes or no? So plus 2 into, this is 2, yeah, plus 2 into 2 minus 2y. Is it or not? 2 minus 2y. Now expand it. If you multiply it, what you are getting? That is xyz plus minus 8x minus 3z plus 24 plus 4 minus 4y, right? Okay, so we are getting finally xyz minus 8x minus 4y minus 3z plus 28. So here we can write this as xyz minus, if you take minus as common, you will get 8x plus 4y plus 3z plus 28. Acha, we have now all these values in the given question. We have all these values. You can see here how it is easy here. Hello, less gamer. Hello, hello. What's your name, please? Your name, please, less gamer. Okay. So it is given that xyz is equal to 60 and 8x plus 4y plus 3z is equal to 20. So 60 and 20, already we have all these things, and it's very easy question. Huh? 60 minus 20 plus 28. So what is the answer you are getting? 60 minus 20 is 40, 40 plus 20 is 68 you are getting. Okay. So we are getting more determinant of A is as 68. And in the question it is asking to find, you need to find A into adjoint of A. Right? What do you need to find? A into adjoint of A. That is A into adjoint of A. By using the properties, we can write this as determinant of A into determinant of A into identity matrix. So determinant of A is 68 into identity matrix is IN. Identity matrix is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So this will be 68 0 0 0 68 0 0 0 68. So this is my answer. Is easy? Very easy question. This is my answer. Everyone, I hope everyone is clear. Hello, desk gamer. So this is clear. Option C is the correct one. Option C is correct answer. Clear, beta? Done. Sure. ठीक. Option C is correct. Very good. Very good. Chalo. Let's move to the next question. Here it is given that one quadratic equation 2x square minus 2x square minus 2 into 2a plus 1 into x plus a into a minus 1 is equal to 0 has roots alpha and beta. Okay, then let 2x square minus 2a plus 1 plus a into a minus 1 is equal to 0 has roots alpha and beta. Right? So where 2 alpha is lying between alpha and beta. Right? 2 alpha is lying between alpha and beta. Okay. So can you tell me if alpha and beta are the root of the given quadratic equation, can I write this equation as x into alpha into y minus beta is equal to 0? Can I write this? Is it or not? Yes or no? Acha, 2 coefficient है ना, 2 into x minus alpha into y minus beta is equal to 0 if alpha and beta are the root of this equation. Is that or not? Yes. Clear? And see, if I will say 2 alpha is lying between alpha and beta. So 2a, na, it is 2a. Sorry, yaar. Bol do mujhe. It is 2a which is lying between alpha and beta. Right? So if we'll take in place of x as 2a and in place of y also 2a. Okay, if 2a is the number which is lying between alpha and beta, so in place of x and y, if we'll put in place of x and y, oh sorry, this is y, not this is x minus beta, na? Okay, so x minus alpha into x minus beta, x minus alpha into x minus beta. So if we'll put x minus, in place of x, if we'll put 2a, so what will happen? So this will be 2 into 2a minus alpha into 2a minus beta. Tell me, what you are thinking about this expression? So we know this 2a is greater than alpha. That means it is positive. Okay, and 2a is less than beta, then it will be negative. Okay, so positive, this is also positive. So positive into positive into positive, it gives you negative. Right? It gives you negative. So finally, this is same as what we are saying. This is same as same. This is this and this is this. We are writing this only. This is this and this is this. From here, we are reaching here. You know, we have reached here from this one. Okay, so what generally or in general we can say, what I'm getting, f of 2a is negative. F of 2a is negative. Now solve this inequality. What is the solution you are getting? That is the answer. So f of 2a is negative means in place of x square you need to take 2a. So what is the equation it is given? That is 2 into x square, that is 2 into 2a square minus 2 into 2a plus 1. 2 into 2a plus 1 into x, that is 2a, plus a into a minus 1, plus a into a minus 1, which is less than 0. Now multiply or open all the brackets. What you are getting here, I am getting 8a square minus 2 into 2a into 2a, that is also 8a square, minus 2 into 2a, that is minus 4a, plus a square minus a is less than 0. So 8a square, 8a square will be cancelled out to each other. Then what you are having, finally we are having, that is a square minus 5a is less than 0, right? A square minus 5a is less than 0. That is, if you take a as common, then it will be a minus 5, which is less than 0. So if you use the Webby curve method, what is the solution? It will be, the solution will be, just plot the critical points, that is 0, 5, plus, because the power is odd number, this is, so we need the negative portion, so this is the solution. So a belongs to 0 to 5. So what is the answer? The range of a is 0 to 5, right? The range of a is 0 to 5. Option D is the correct answer. Clear beta? Clear है ना? बोलो. Clear? Clear? चले आगे चले. Okay, let's move to the next question. So, if this is also a very easy question. Huh? If A, B, C be the vertices of a triangle, then the distance between its orthocenter and centroid. So what is orthocenter and what is centroid? What is orthocenter? We can say orthocenter is, okay, I will not solve all the questions, I know, because I think it is important to say something which you should know. Okay, so orthocenter is, what is orthocenter? That is the point of intersection of all three altitudes of a triangle. That is the point of intersection of all the three altitude, okay, of a triangle. Altitude समझते हो ना? Height. Okay. Similarly, here another term we are using here, that is centroid. Centroid, what is centroid? Is the intersection of all medians. Point of intersection. Point of intersection of all the medians. Okay. Similarly, we can say circumcenter. So what is circumcenter? The intersection of all side bisectors, so na? Perpendicular bisectors. Okay. We can say, question so you can solve at your home also, no problem. But these things you should know. What is circumcenter? Circumcenter is actually where the perpendicular bisectors are intersecting each other. Where the perpendicular bisector intersecting each other. Another thing, one last thing, that is incenter. Incenter is point of intersection of angle bisector. Okay, point of intersection of angle bisector. Okay, this is my incenter, circumcenter, centroid, and orthocenter. Remember, huh? So, but in the question, it is asking to find the distance between its orthocenter and centroid, right? So first we need to analyze the what is this? The triangle, what it is given? The given points are point A, suppose I am taking 6, 6. Point B, what is it is given? 8, 6, 6, 8. 8, 6, 3, 6, 8. Okay, I think it's an right angle triangle. Check it. Check it. It is a right angle triangle or not? If it is a right angle triangle, it is very easy to answer the question. Check it. Suppose, okay, I'm taking first A, B, and C. Okay, okay, this is my A. Suppose this is my A, this is my B, and this is my C. So A coordinate is 6, 6, B coordinate is 8, 6, and this is 6, 8. Now tell me the distance between AB, the length of AB is 2 units, and AC is also 2 units. Okay, so it is 2 units, it is 2 units. So AB, what you are getting? AB root 8, 2 square plus 2 square, root 8, that is 2 root 1, 2 root 2 units. So it is a right angle triangle which makes an angle, which makes an right angle at the point A, right? So in case of right angle triangle, okay, in case of right angle triangle, orthocenter क्या होता है पता है तुम्हें? In case of right angle triangle, in case of right angle triangle, orthocenter is at the vertex, is present at the vertex. Orthocenter is present at the vertex. How? Because by the definition of orthocenter, it is the intersection, it is the point of intersection of all altitude of a triangle. Okay. So these are my two altitude of the triangle, right angle triangle ABC. Altitudes are AB and AC. So this is the point of intersection. So A is the vertex here. And also it is called the orthocenter of the right angle triangle ABC. So this is my orthocenter, that is the coordinate of orthocenter, okay, is orthocenter is 6, 6. Okay, and now you need to find the distance between orthocenter and centroid. So what is centroid? Centroid is the what is that? Centroid is the intersection of medians. So medians, how to find the centroid? Centroid is all the x coordinates, sum of all x coordinates of all three vertices, that is 6 plus 8 plus 6 upon 3. And y coordinate of all the three vertices, that is 8 plus 6 plus 6 upon 3. That is 8, 6, 14, 20 by 3 and 20 by 3. So this is the coordinate of centroid. Now we got the coordinate of orthocenter and also the coordinate of centroid. So now we need to find the distance between these two. Now we need to find the distance between these two. So orthocenter is what is that? You got 6, 6, and the centroid is 20 by 3, 20 by 3. So now to find these two distance between these 2 points, what will be? It will be 6 20 by 3 minus 6 whole square plus 20 by 3 minus 6 whole square, that is 2 by 3 whole square plus 2 by 3 whole square under root, which is actually 4 plus 4, that is 8 upon 9, that is 2 root 2 upon 3 unit. So this is the distance between the orthocenter and the centroid. The answer is 2 root 2 upon 3. Clear? 2 root 2 upon 3. So correct option is option B, right? So option B is the correct answer. Clear, everyone? Chalo, theek hai. So if it is clear, next go to the next question. What is that? Integration question, huh? Integration. 68 na? Yeah. 68 number question. So it is asking if f of x, it is given that, sorry. Okay. So it is given that f of x plus f of on root of 1 minus x square is equal to 2 into 0 to 1. Oh, sorry, it is given that 2. Okay. And also you need to find 0 to 1. This is given as to 0 to 1 f of x dx upon on root of 1 minus x square. Okay. So these things you need to find. So simply what I'm telling you, I'm suggesting you to take this as I and now substitute. Let 1 minus x square is equal to t square, because in the denominator you are having on root of 1 minus x square. So I'm taking 1 minus x square is equal to t square. It will differentiate on both sides. So I'm getting minus 2x dx is equal to 2t dt. So you are getting minus x dx is equal to t dt, right? Minus x dx is equal to t dt. So from here also we are getting x square is equal to 1 minus t square. So x is equal to 1 on root of 1 minus t square. I am getting x is equal to on root of 1 minus t square. And here x is acha. So dx will be minus t dt upon x, that is on root of 1 minus t square. So now you can see dx upon on root of 1 minus x square को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? dx upon on root of 1 minus t square को ऐसे हम कर सकते हैं क्या? In place of dx I am putting minus t dt upon on root of 1 minus t square divided by, in place of this I am taking t square. So this will be t2 will be cancelled out. So this will be minus dt upon on root of 1 minus t square, right? So this integration is easy actually, कर सकते हैं, है ना? ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है इसमें. So this will be now substitute. So I becomes, I is equal to, this is suppose equation 1. So I now becomes, it is 0 to 1. So limit also we have to change now. So limit will be at x is equal to 0. We are getting t is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1. We are getting t is equal to 0. So limit becomes 1 to 0. 1 to 0. In place of dx upon on root of 1 minus x square, I am writing minus dt upon 1 upon root of 1 minus t square, and in place of f of x I am writing, in place of f of x I am writing, in place of f of x I am writing f of x is on root of 1 minus t square, f of x into dx upon 1 minus dx upon 1 root of 1 minus x square is minus dt upon on root of 1 minus t square dt. Is it or not clear? Now it is clear. Suppose now I'm making it positive because it's a negative sign with the integral. So what I'm doing, I'm just making it positive by changing the limits from 1 to 0 to 0 to 1. It will be 1 f of 1 minus, sorry, it will be on root of 1 minus t square f of this upon 1 on root of 1 minus t square dt. Now this is my equation 2. Now if we'll add equation 1 and 2, see, adding equation 1 and 2, what I'm getting, that is 2i is equal to 0 to 1, 0 to 1 f of x dx f of x upon on root of 1 minus x square dx plus 0 to 1 f of on root of 1 minus t square on root of 1 minus t square. Okay. Okay. dt. Okay. Now by using the dummy variable, now integrations are same. Now you can use the dummy variable, that is 0 to 1 f of x on root of 1 minus x square dx plus 0 to 1 in place of t also we can use x by using the dummy variable. So f of on root of 1 minus x square upon on root of 1 minus x square dx. So this integration is same as this integration. In place of t, if you will take x as variable, then there will be no change in the answer, right? Okay, now by using the dummy variable, what we are getting? Wow, it is interesting now. Okay, see, so integration 0 to 1 f of x plus f of on root of 1 minus x square divided by on root of 1 minus x square. I will take the LCM, then dx, right? And in the left hand side we are having 2i, right? Chalo. Now in the question it is given that see, f of x plus on root of f of x plus f of on root of 1 plus x square as 2. So now the denominator becomes 2. Now 0 to 1 denominator becomes 0 2 on root of 1 minus x square dx. So from both sides we can cancel 2 from each other. Okay, so 2 will be cancelled out. Finally what I am having, so I is equal to integration 0 to 1 or 1 upon on root of 1 minus x square dx, right? So this will be sine integration of sine inverse of x 0 to 1. So sine inverse of 1 minus sine inverse of 0. So sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2 and sine of 0 is 0. So the answer is pi by 2. So this is your answer. I hope this is clear to all. Tejuswini, is it clear? Integration is clear? Good. Chalo, bolo jaldi. So Tejuswini, what I'm suggesting, you should try all the questions after this class, what you have written in the paper today. So try to solve all those questions. If you are facing any issues, you can text me or you can WhatsApp me. I'm writing my number. Everyone, I already told you. Everyone, I gave you my number also. If you have, then you can text your doubt in the number also. Okay? So now it's time to end your class because we don't have time now, right now. Okay. So, okay, Tejuswini, do one thing. If you are having any doubt because you are serious and you are attending the classes always regularly, that's why it's a great. It will be great if you are having some doubts and you are asking me, yeah, then it will be fine. Okay. Chalo, ठीक है, bye bye, take care. Chalo, thank you all, thank you, bye bye.